Here's your Farm and Ranch report from the Montana Ag Network.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's time for your Farm and Ranch news. Well, every year, calving season presents its own set of challenges for Montana ranchers, and this year is no exception. In fact, this weekend, we learned of a calf rescue along the Yellowstone River near Livingston. On Sunday, I talked with Tucker Nelson, owner of Nelson Spring Creek Ranch and Nelson's Guides and Flies, about the river rescue.
Every morning, first light, we go out and check over our herd to see, what calved the night before. And it just so happened that morning we went out and I spotted a little black dot out on an island on the Yellowstone River. And we realized it was a calf. The mother was running back and forth. So we used what resources we had available, which we'll do to care for our animals, and quickly came up with the idea to throw in the raft that I used to guide fishermen out of and row across and rescue the calf.
He says Mama was also very happy to have her calf back at her side.
She was, naturally, she was pretty upset running back and forth on the riverbank. So it didn't take long once I crossed back over the river and got the calf up on level ground. She gladly took her calf and they ran off back into the field there. But it all turned out well. It was a good, strong calf, obviously, because it mustn't have been more than a couple hours old when it swam the river. So it was a story that ended well.
And he says it's a perfect example of the integration of guiding and ranching and being stewards of the land.
That's right, Russell. Especially where we're located here in Paradise Valley, and we see all the other, a lot of the ranches have been divided up and subdivided, and we just try to stay as diverse as we can, try to use the opportunity of more people moving to the area to expand our business through the fly fishing guiding, just so we can stay stewards of the land. And I think it's also a perfect example how we'll care for our animals and use any means necessary to make sure that they're okay.
Indeed, another great ranching story, this time coming to us from the Nelson family of Livingston, Montana. Stay with us. We'll have more ag news right after this. USA Dry Pea and Lintel Council has been working with the Food and Drug Administration for months now to review the new Food Safety Modernization Act regarding an error in combining dry peas in with fresh vegetables. This erroneous designation would have cost processors and growers more labor and a speculatively large amount of money to comply by the standard. Good news, though, for the pulse industry, as the FDA has announced that it now intends to exercise enforcement discretion for the requirements of the safety. After the produce safety rule was finalized, FDA, as you might imagine, received feedback from stakeholders that includes wine grapes, hops, pulses, and almonds, and the message was loud and clear: all these crops should be exempt. And opportunities for volunteers are still available for the upcoming 89th annual Montana FFA State Convention in Bozeman, April 3rd through the 6th, hosted by MSU. Over 2,000 students will take part in numerous competitive career development events, leadership trainings, local service projects, as well as others in the Bozeman community, as well as explore the career and trade show. If this sounds like something you might be interested in, visit their website at montanaffa.org. That does it from the Ag Desk. Have a great day.